Hi y'all. So today we're gonna make coral with a bowl and some coffee filters. And then we are going to spray it with our paint and water, one part water, 1 part paint. And the paint we got is glow in the dark. It's neon, but it's also glow in the dark. So it looks really cool when it's all put together. You will also need a glue gun, but you do not need scissors or knives or anything like that for this type of coral. So this bowl is going to be the structure, and we're going to make coral come out of it, okay? And we're going to use that with our coffee filters. So with the coffee filter, you can kind of just like scrunch it up a little bit, make it look like that. Take your glue gun, put a dot, and then go ahead and glue it in there. And when this whole thing is filled, it's going to look like a little coral reef type thing. It is easier to do this if we start with the bottom. We started with the top earlier and it just got kind of hard to see where all the gaps are. So we just started going all the way around the bottom and then going to a second row all the way until it gets to the top. Okay, so of course when you glue it, you can fluff it up a little bit and it'll look like that through the whole thing. Now I don't want to bore you and have you watch that entire process, so I went ahead and made a whole one. So this is kind of going to be your finished product. The more coffee filters in it, the better it's going to look. So that is our coral. Now with the color, I'm going to go ahead and lay some papers down so I don't get our table all blue. But we're going to spray our coral all the way around. Now the more paint that you spray, the more it's going to look like, the heavy it's going to be, and it's going to just kind of fall apart. However, when it's fully dry, you can kind of fluff it up again, but it may not fluff back up to this original spot. So you don't want to drench it in paint, but don't be afraid to get it painted. So once it's done, all you're going to do is just spray it all over. So it's going to kind of look like this. So like I said, it's getting kind of heavy, so some things are falling. That's okay. You can let it dry if you would like to. We also have other colors that we use, like a glow-in-the-dark orange and green and yellow and pink. And so our plan is to paint the base of it one color, let it dry, and then take another color and kind of spray it just a little bit so it has a little bit of a 2-color effect on it. But make sure when you're painting, you look at every angle, because if you're just looking at top, it may be really blue on top, but your sides are really white. So you just want to make sure, like, you move it around, walk around the table, and don't just spray it in one spot. So that is our coral, and we're going to let it dry, and it'll be this really pretty blue glow-in-the-dark coral, and it looks great under the black lights.